Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Tyler. This is going to be a video that a lot of you can relate to in the regards to a family member or maybe more that had extremely crossed the line with you, and this probably has happened on more than one occasion. But this time when that family member had or maybe more have done it, it really bent the camel's back. And what do I mean by this? It was the final straw with you and that family member or maybe more. And you said within your mindset that this particular family member or maybe more is cut off from your life for good. And not only that, you said within yourself that there will not be no forgiveness until that particular family member comes and apologize or make amends or make things right. And that's the only way that this particular family member is going to get forgiveness. And it's not going to be by a plea from another family member or some outsider that's going to say, well, you have to forgive that particular family member or maybe more that has done you wrong. And you're saying within yourself, it's not going to be that way. It's not going to happen that way. And I'm not going to forgive that particular person this particular family member or maybe more until he or she comes and make it right by you. And that is the whole point of it. So I'm just going to tell all of you something. After you have cut that particular family member or maybe more off from your life for good, and then not only that, it done led you to the point of just because of the unforgivable act that was extremely unforgivable. And it could have been some level of disrespect. It could have been, depending on the level of the transgression on what the family member or maybe more had committed towards you. Now, it caused you to be at that state of you don't even give a damn about this particular family member or maybe more. And this was the same one who sit there and said, well, I don't care if you hate me or not, and you was out of line for what you did, and it was at the wrong place and at the wrong time. And then this was the same family member that didn't even know the whole story at all. Didn't even know the whole story at all when you tried to explain, and this family member was getting mad and getting real upset at you. And I'm going to tell all of you something. And this is the same family member that you have cut off. This is the same family member that you don't even give a damn about at all. And then you're not even bothered what goes on in that family member or maybe more's life. You're not bothered about what happened. And then some of you have been to the point of you don't give a damn about that particular family member or more, so much so to the point of if anything bad happens to that family member, you are at peace with your spirit. And you know the reason why? It's simply because in your mind, you're saying that karma has done justice. Karma has gotten that particular family member or maybe more. This just because this particular family member or more did not even come and make amends or come make things right or come to apologize at all. And you saying within yourself, he or she gets what they deserve. You're saying that within your mind. And you're not even bothered at all. And you know the reason why? It's simply because of how you were treated. Or that very unforgivable act. Or depending on what level of transgression or extremely disrespectful act that has happened. And I'm going to tell all of you, whenever that you don't give this toxic family member or maybe more that you don't give a damn about anymore, this is the same one who comes in and trying to look on your social media sites, try and follow you on your social media sites. And this particular family member has probably gotten the signs over and over and over again that you do not give a damn about this particular family member or maybe more. And you knowing that they're not coming to make nothing right. They're not coming to make it known to make things right with you. But this particular family member, or maybe more, trying to figure out what's going on in your life or whatever, because you have shut that door closed. You have shut that door closed. And it's a shame that some trifling family members, they won't make it right for nothing. And then they want to have the attitude that, oh, I have not done anything to you or whatever. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever that you find a family member or maybe more that sit there and say that I have not done anything to you or whatever, and have that mindset he or she was in the right but overall was in the wrong for the whole entire ordeal of the transgression, then in other words, this is a haughty, prideful ass family member or whatever, and then think the whole world revolves around him or her or whatever, thinking that you are supposed to give their attention or whatever and follow back them or whatever and what's going on, and you don't don't give a damn about this family member or maybe more. Don't care nothing about this family member. And I'm gonna say this, that these are the same ones. The reason why that these family members are maybe more that you done cut off from your life, following your social media or whatever, going asking other family members of what you're doing, because karma, the creator of the universe, is disturbing their consciousness. And especially when you start rebuking as well, it's disturbing their consciousness. While you're sleeping good at night and not even forgave that particular family member more of the transgression. But I'm going to tell all of you something, that don't be a fool to take a family member back up into your life and that particular family member act like nothing ain't even happening, not even coming to make it known to make things right with you or nothing like that. Don't be a fool. If you do, then you are the one to fall for it. Because I'm going to tell you, most family members or maybe more want to come and act like nothing ain't even happened, or just want to put it up under the rug or whatever. But when you keep on pulling it up or whatever and everything, guess what most family members do? Well, you need to get over it or whatever. You need to stop acting like that or whatever. You know the reason why? Because that particular family member more don't even want to come and make amends, don't want to come make things right or nothing like that. It wouldn't be constantly coming up if these particular family members would do it to make things right or to apologize or whatever. But you know where that comes from? Pride and arrogance. That's where it comes from. A lot of you done had a family member that extremely crossed the line with you, and you closed that door shut years ago. Well, years ago. And you don't even give a damn about that family member, what happens or whatever. So I'm going to go on ahead and cut this video short. All of you have a great and wonderful day and evening.